That's a pretty broad question. I got perspective. I probably, always evaluate things after, the season. I just have always believed that continue to prove it, continue to get better. Success is not a straight line. In case anybody didn't realize that, success is never a straight line. And again, I've experienced tremendous success at the very highest level, and it's never been a straight line. And so I think having that right perspective is important, even coming off a game where tough, hard-fought victory, where maybe, again, we had to overcome several things, whether it's losing our quarterback and not having him in the second half, or not fitting gaps right pretty consistently for most of the day with our linebackers, and but still finding a way to win. So the improvement's been, again, it's been incremental in most ways, and we'll never stop improving, as a staff, and how I lead and how our players play. My vision is for us to continually, invest and be committed to the improvement process. And so there's certainly several benchmarks that, where you can say, okay, we're better here. And whether you start with the obvious with your record, or and again, you just watch how guys play, but consistency is what I'm always looking for, and when you don't have it, you're always disappointed. And for us to be the kind of program that I envision, that is an example in college football, and a model of college football, the hardest thing to do in intercollegiate athletics is to have consistency, and that's what we all want. That's the best players I've coached, the best units I've coached. If they've been something, they've been consistent. Our mindset's been great. Our attitude and our willing to invest has been great. But I'm always looking again for that consistency piece. But again, I think the confidence of our players, the leadership in our locker room. Again, I said this several times, but a year ago we have some guys that were natural leaders, but there were so many of them. Everything was brand new for them. I'm not sure if they were able to be the best version of themselves as leaders. That's just the natural transition, but we still had great leadership a year ago. But I think that there's more depth to that leadership. And again, we're more physical, we're more confident. We've been a little more aggressive. Sometimes people will use different. Everybody has a narrative, and you can flip it however you want and say, well, we haven't made improvement here or there. I'm sure you can find it. I don't really look at all of that. I just watch how we do what we do. Again, my job is to make sure we got guys that are bought in, and I really believe that we have that, and that we have great continuity, with our staff and all of our different places within our staff, all the different programs within our staff. So everybody's a little bit better at what they're doing. Nobody's perfect, but we're always pushing for more.